All right, everyone, here we go with Neptune in Aries. It's here for its long stay. I haven't done a pre-shuffle. I've just got a Ace of Pentacles at the bottom here, I guess. We'll just cut the deck and we'll get a theme energy. It's here for its long stay. It's here till about March of 2039, okay? I mean, if we want to know how it plays out the last time, well, we got a very ominous theme energy with the bat looking at us, with the hangman. The last time it was here, okay, Neptune takes about 164.8 years to go around the Earth. It's pretty far out there, right? The last time Neptune was in Aries was 1861, which coincidentally, it was in Aries for a few days in 1861, and the Civil War broke out. So, yeah, it's that kind of energy, and that's the same energetic storm that's around us now was here then. I'm not saying a war is going to break out. I'm just giving you the history. All right? It's an energy where if you can imagine who you'd like to be, it's like a 5-year plan on crack. We'll call it a 13 or 14-year plan. But if you can imagine where you'd like to be or who you'd like to be, you'll work towards it. You will go for it. With the Aries energy is a lot of drive to get things done, all right? To make dreams come true. It's the energy where you make dreams come true for sure. On the negative side of it, there's some delusion, but it's a different kind of delusion than you had when Neptune was in Pisces. And when Neptune's been in Pisces, the worst that might happen is you might get delusional that someone loved you, right? Or you might get something watery, right? Like that. Aries is the god of war. Aries is a fire sign. This energy, if you're an ego-based person, like many of our DMs are in this cycle, the Burger Kings, right? Narcissists, got to have it their way, that kind of thing. You can get delusions of grandeur. And if they already have delusions of grandeur, they can become super-sized, for lack of a better way to put it. Okay? So just keep that in mind with the people you're dealing with and some of the people out in the world. Delusions of grandeur are on the rise here. All right? That said, in the soulmate cycle, our theme energy seems to be, after the cut, a hangman and 7 swords. Again, lies. Crossed by this, a new perspective on what you believe and who you believe. See? The words coming out of somebody's mouth. You saw me cut the cards right here. it is what it is. Knight of Swords, message of change. Somebody's saying something and you don't necessarily believe it right off anymore, which is good. We kind of need a little of that. Maybe you start taking my advice about fact checking, right? Where I said the devil doesn't want you to fact check. The angel always does. In fact, they encourage it. It is what it is. I fact check everything I do in everything I say. I'll fact check how long I said Neptune takes to go around the Earth before I put it up. And if I'm wrong, I'll either put text on the screen that corrects myself or I'll just pull it out. One or the other. But I'm pretty sure it's all going to stay in there. That's it. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do this. Let's pull ourselves a reading. I don't know. I like that. I like the sound of that theme energy. Well, it applies to somebody attached to you. Some soulmate that's attached to you, it applies to that. You're not just taking them at face value anymore. You're digging a little deeper. They might show up and tell you, I dumped my wife or I dumped my husband. We could be together. Let's bang. Right? Why are they so eager to get you into bed? Right? You start thinking, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and give their wife or husband a call or I'll swing by. Did you really leave, Tommy? No, we're still together. What are you talking about? Right? That kind of a thing. Fact check. Interesting. You got a new perspective on what's true and what isn't. I like that. Very cool. We'll see. It's in relation to one person attached to you. I'm not sure who, but it feels like a really powerful soulmate. I say that because the hangman wouldn't have come out if it wasn't a powerful one. It's not some friend or something like this. Is a big deal, soulmate. It really is. Card before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Yeah, the King of Cups. But you got to keep in mind the theme energy from the cut cards. Somebody's saying they love you. Somebody's telling you how they feel. I don't think you're buying it. Somebody's telling you something about their feelings, and I don't think you're buying it. Okay? Good for you. From this individual, I wouldn't. Right? I mean, it's the Hermit, yeah. I just don't think you're buying it. This Seven of Swords is bleeding over everything. Somebody's telling you how they feel, and it feels like it's coming from the soul, but something, you're just not believing it. We've got to find out why. We're going to find out why. It's too much of what you want to hear. I think that's what it is. There's something, I don't joke about anything or describe anything to you or tell stories that isn't part of the energy. And I said earlier, somebody's telling you, I gave you an example. I acted it out for you, probably Academy Award winning, I don't know. But I acted it out for you. I said, somebody told you they left their spouse, that kind of a thing. Normally you would have gone for it and your little skirt or your pants would have come right off, but not this time. Something feels off, right? You're not just buying it anymore. Good for you. Good for you. That is a very Neptune and Aries thing. I think you've got a direction you're going. And I think somebody telling you stuff that you want to hear. It's sort of like a sugar-coated tarot reading, People love when somebody agrees with them. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless whenever you find it. Here we go. Let's see where we're at. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. I'm just saying somebody's telling you what you want to hear, and you're not having it. Good for you. All right. Six of Wands. And that's often why I don't say what people want to hear. And also why I say you just got to catch my drift. Because I'm not putting any of your story in it. If it happens to show up, that's fucking incredible, isn't it? Because I don't know it. Right? Six of Wands right here. Overall energy of everything on the table. It's victory. Underneath it, the Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in to win. It's Neptune and Aries. But it's ego-based energy. It is. Somebody's coming in to win. It's see? 10 Swords. Somebody's coming in to win at all costs, even if they have to kill you to do it. Even if they have to put 10 swords in you to do it. All right. It is what it is. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's the 3D energy around this person. Right here's their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything. Throw some universe cards in the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. This is a big energy. Remember to keep your empathy and compassion high. Channel that Empress energy. Ego energy gets eaten alive while Neptune is transiting Aries. You will become maniacal. You will think you are a god. You will start thinking crazy shit. And if you're already an egomaniac, it's going to go ballistic in this energy. If your person is, whatever. Your desire to win will also be strong, especially where your dreams are concerned. You're somebody's dream. Their desire to win here, right? It's very strong. People will say anything. It's the same reason why torture isn't effective as a tool, as an information gathering tool. Because people will say the first lie just to make it stop. They'll say anything. Yes, yes, I did it. Yes, that kind of a thing. That's what it is. All right. Let's see where we go. Anyway, let's see. Energy around your connection. 7 of Cups. Confusion. I believe it. It's confusion. Okay. 3D energies around this person that's attached to you. This feels like a very strong soulmate. Like I already said. Page of Cups. It's an untapped connection. Their soul bookends confusion. 3 of Wands. They want you, but they don't know how to get you. They want you, but they don't know how. These two are read together. They want you, but they don't know how to get you. They're going to say anything to get you to go with them. This is somebody who wants to start over, wants to try again, wants to apologize to you. That's what they think. The only thing their soul wants to do is move forward with you, and they don't care how to get it. There's almost a void in the soul energy here. I'm surprised that's not a Four of Swords, to be honest, the way it feels. Remember I said that. All right, I mean, I don't know, but just remember I said that because I'll forget. All right. Let's see where we go. Hidden energy, message from the universe to you. Ace of Pentacles. They just want to win. Somebody here has been thinking about it too much. They've overthought it. They don't care what they have to do. They don't care what they have to say. Any one of these that can make it work. They're getting cocky here a little bit. I could say anything, and Steve's viewer would come with me, right? I could run over a puppy in front of Steve's viewer's house, and they'd still come with me, even if I liked it, you know. I'm serious. There's some cockiness here. You've waited for this a long time. This moment has, or, because I'm just reading the energy, the way it feels. It's a moment that's been building a long time. Okay. It's a bit like tantric sex, but you don't pop off. You know, you never have an orgasm. It never gets there. You know, it's like, okay. All right, potential final outcome for you. Red with the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, again, you're not buying it. It's exactly what I said. DF energy, Queen of Swords. You are not buying it. It's unreal. It's unreal that came out that way. All right, here we go. Somebody's saying anything. Knight of Swords randomly at the bottom. Seven of Cups. Let's go. Let's clarify this thing. Let's get on with it. I had to do, because it's such a big energy, I had to do a big setup on it. So I don't want this turning into a 9-hour reading. I want to get to it. You get the idea, right? Somebody's telling you they're determined to win. It's the person we've seen them before, but it's on crack now. It's the person from the reality show. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win. Right? It's that's it. But you're not buying it this time. You're cutting it out. Why? I don't know. It's not working. And they're going to try different things, I bet. Somebody here. Their apology doesn't seem real to you. Okay. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Two of Wands. It's someone who approaches you with multiple plans. That always bothers me. Someone's got multiple plans when they approach. They got all kinds of ways. They've thought about it in advance in all kinds of ways that they can whatever. It's the opposite of a cold read, right? I don't know where this reading's going to go. But if this were a tarot reading, I would script it 7 ways, and I'd just pick one of the scripts. Somebody here is just going to base it on your mood and pick a script. What's on top? The Eight of Wands. See what I said? Eight of Wands, communication. Why is this here? Eight of Wands. They're just they're gonna reach out, and they got all kinds of things they can say. They got it all worked out. Why is the Eight Wands here? The Five of Cups. It's one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. This is a soulmate that you've been separated from that owes you an apology. But I think they're too good to give you an apology. I think they're just going to tell you what they want. That's how they get their victory. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, get you to do what they want to do, and they feel really good about themselves. And then if they apologize, it's just, I'm just doing it for whatever, right? They don't care at all. There's a lack of caring here. They don't care if you end up with nothing. You know? It is what it is. They don't care. They're going to say whatever they need to say. All right. Okay. Why is the Page of Cups here? Tell me about the Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, ouch. It feels like a Queen of Cups. Hey, I say what I feel the energy feels like. It's Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Why is that here? Eight of Swords. And why is that here? Something about you bothers them. Okay? Something about you bothers them. Something about your truth. Something about this is you. This is your energy here. And it's here. But there's a lot of love here. It bothers this person that you're just there. And you might be happy, you might be doing okay. It bothers this person on some level. Why is the Three of Wands here? This is somebody attached to you that it might be an ex. It could be. I don't know. It's somebody who probably hurt you in some capacity. Why is the Three of Wands here? It's crossed by the Chariot. They don't care how they have to do it. They're going to do it. It's part of the journey. Got it. The Magician. Smoke and Mirrors show. If somebody's showing you their soul here, it's smoke and mirrors. It's why you're not buying it. It's a reversed magician energy when I say smoke and mirrors. Why is that here? The High Priestess. See, they're hiding something. It's hidden. It's a hidden soul. And that means I'm right. I'm checking my energy read. I'm totally right. So, why is the magician reversed, basically, I'm saying? Because it's hidden. The soul is going to anything they're showing you. It's whatever they want you to see. Wheel of Fortune was the bridging energy here. I put it back in the deck. It's not necessary to take it out. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Strength card. See that? Wheel of Fortune came back. I said it. I told you it was here, and it wasn't necessary to take it out. I even called that the Wheel of Fortune and covered myself by telling you it was there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, man. You like what you hear. But it's going to take a lot of strength for you to you like what you hear. You do. You like what you hear. You want to believe them. You really do. Why is the Queen of Swords here? All right. The devil energy always tells you what you want to hear. It's never going to trigger you. It always tells you it can do anything. I can do this. I can do that. We're going to do this. We'll go here. Yeah, baby, if you just sleep with me, don't worry about it. We'll go to Paris. We'll travel the world together. We're going to do all kinds of things. It's going to be terrific. And then once they get what they want, they take off. Or they do something else. Or whatever. It's just a pattern. People are endlessly predictable if you can spot their patterns. Even if it's not individual people, if it's just types of people. You can even divide them down into something very basic, angel and devil. Right? They each have their own patterns. Here we go. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Final outcome for my people. The Tower. Yeah. I think this person might be surprised by your reaction. I think their bullshit usually works. The apology usually works, and that explains the Eight of Swords. They're all up in their head. Well, your reaction was very odd. Everything they're trying, they tried all 7 tricks, right? Nothing worked. Right? What's on top? The Knight of Pentacles. I believe, why is that here? Yeah, the Three of Cups. I believe they didn't open up enough. They didn't go in the water. I was just about to say that. They didn't go in the water, and I'm checking my energy read. I get 3 cups. I think that's the problem. The apology had no water. Hell, you got a Page of Cups here. Yes. A little ducky. But it had no water. The apology was very this. It appeared utilitarian. It appeared like it had purpose behind it. It had something they wanted behind it. The apology contained no water, and that's why you cut it down. And look at that. The Queen of Swords is bookended, the bridging energy, by the Queen of Swords. Yep, I'm right. So yeah, so somebody here, they figured, I got all kinds of plans to talk to Steve's viewer. I'm just going to apologize, get back in their graces. I don't think you're believing it. I don't think you believe it right from the start. And the reason you don't believe it is because you're in empathy. You are in emotional energy. and they didn't go in the water. So you kicked it, and then they got confused as to why you behaved the way you did. This is happening a lot. You might say, well, this is obviously a short-range reading for February for the early portion of Neptune in Aries, but how does this play out for all of Neptune in Aries? It plays out, you're not so easily fooled? You're not so fucking gullible? I don't know, the DF side becomes very, very, very sharp. Double Queen of Swords. You're not so easily fooled. I even told you a common trick that a shyster might do with a fucking YouTube channel. It is what it is. Yeah, tell me your story. Great. My person left me and their name is Rick. Oh my God, really? I don't know. Is the name Rick? I'm getting the name Rick here if that means something to somebody. I don't know. Come on. You're getting smarter on the DF side. Why? Neptune in Aries, if it makes the ego more delusional, in delusions of grandeur. But the Empress energy, the emotion, it sets fire to it. It makes it more powerful, right? Whereas when Neptune was in Pisces, you were all dreamy and it was all hippy-dippy and nice and creative. In Aries, you're not taking shit. You're not going to believe the usual lines that people throw at you, the usual bullshit. You're not going to buy it. All right? It's just not going to happen. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. And we'll go pull some wicked voodoo on this. You'll notice I don't have a devil on the table. I don't. I got some lies, I got some bullshit, right? We had that in the theme energy, but I don't have a devil on the table here. That's because there's no devil energy in play. There's no malice on part of the DM. They are who they are. This energy accentuates it. If you're an Empress, if you're in empathy and compassion, this energy will set fire to it. If you're an ego-based, maniacal, King of Wands, Burger King, this energy will set fire to it. You see what I'm saying? They're just being who they are. It's just amplified. So now, whereas normally they'd come in and try one thing, now they're going to try all kinds of things. Well, if that that didn't work. Let me try this. Let me try that. They become the DM side becomes the ego-based side of it anyway, not the enlightened DMs, but the ego energies on the DM side become a little more shystery, okay? Just a little bit. But it's not technically devil energy because it's who they are. It's sort of like the same way a sociopath, a true sociopath, can pass a lie detector test. Why? Because they truly and honestly believe the fucking lies they're telling. They're absolute, to them, they're absolute truths. So there's no physiological reaction to it, right? So the test just reads it as, oh, it's truthful. Okay, Same thing here. There's no devil energy with that either. They're actually the universe. It's a binary universe. It's zeros and ones. Yes, no, good, bad, repel, attract, right? That kind of a thing. The gray areas are put there by our brain. The yeah buts, right? Are put there by our brains. But the universe just actually sees that as positive energy, as truth. If they believe it, they feel it all the way down. What's interesting is the soul seems to be blocked, and we got that. The soul is hidden. It's off. Under a cloud of smoke and mirrors, the soul is gone. Everything they're saying to you, everything they're saying to you, they're claiming is coming from the cup. It got 7 cups here. You got Page of Cups here, right? But what did I say? I said, you're not buying it because it didn't go in the water, right? You didn't feel the cups. It didn't work on you. Right? That's what I'm saying. You become sharper. You become, I don't know, your spidey sense goes crazy. I don't know what else to tell you. So whoever this soulmate is, I'm not saying you're done with them or whatever, but I think you end up calling them on their shit right back and sending them packing. It's an uncooked turkey. You put it back in the oven. They'll figure it out. It doesn't take much. They just need to activate the soul. Some of them will, some of them won't. I don't know. But the DF's not falling for it anymore. is what I'm saying. What else you want to tell my people? 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What do you got? 5 Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. That's this guy right here. And the Sun. And the Moon. Yeah, the Moon's crossing the Knight of Pentacles. These are red, center, left, right. The only way, can I just paraphrase this? The only way the DMs win or change in this energy is if you call them on their shit. It's like a child. If you keep letting them get away with something, they're going to keep doing it, aren't they? Right? You got to catch them on it. And then catch them on their adjustment. And then catch them. You got to do that with this. This energy gives you the power to do that. This is actually a very good energy where change can happen in a very positive direction or a very negative direction. It all depends how you behave within it. If you let them get away with it, it'll get worse. If you call them on it, you'll have a lot of backup. You know, your friends will back you up, things along those lines. But if you call them on it in this energy, we can have a very happy ending here this time around as Neptune transits Aries, especially in the early days. It's extremely important in the early days because of the world point, where Neptune and Saturn conjoin in Aries at 0 degrees. That's incredibly powerful. All right, that is a big fucking deal. Let me tell you right now. This is just the energy that's driving a lot of it. All right. So anyway, do what you want to do, but I like that you're a little sharper. You're not falling for the same old stuff. You're going to be harder to pick up in the average bar, right? You know, you're not going to fall for any line, and if you never did before, you'll be even smarter. You'll be even sharper. It'll help you out all the way around. It's very helpful to be a human lie detector. It's very helpful to open your eyes and be able to spot patterns and see things and see what people are doing. You know, why go through life with blinders on? You know, as Alice taught us a long time ago at the beginning of her TV show, going through life with blinders on, it's tough to see. You know, it really is. That's your reading. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I want it. I want to go see what's going on. I'll see if I can find the devil. But we're going to pull the shit out of these DMs. I'll tell you that. That's your reading. Good luck.